Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'll be telling you guys the truth about penguins in Drive Ahead. So, my main theory is that penguins are evil creatures that pull all the strings in Drive Ahead. For example, the shopkeepers and the shop where you're forced to buy car parts and other resources. This is shown to have ties with the penguins. This right here is the most important information. If you look at the top right hand corner, you can see it clearly says, "Don't trust the penguins." And I think the shopkeepers are trying to tell us to not trust penguins. There's also theories that the shopkeepers are being held hostage and are actually being forced to shopkeep. So this means that the penguins were able to gain access to all the car parts in the game. And this actually does make some sense because you can actually see in the Cartillery Range map, which is where the penguins kind of rule, you can see that there's car parts scattered all throughout the background of the map. So we know that penguins are distributing car parts to us and making a huge profit. Another pretty recent example, the prisoner at the end of the road trip game mode seems to have been put there by the penguins. Looking above the map, we can actually see them, and credit to Rima for this because he actually found this out. So the main question is, why are penguins holding drivers hostage? My only explanation for this is that they just hate drivers. And then of course there's the two penguin bosses who we know for sure are evil. The first one's the Pengularity boss, literally the overlord of all the penguins. And this one controls the rift dimension, I guess. And then there's a giant mecha penguin, which has been created by the penguins and has penguins inside of it controlling it. This one is in the winter missions. So, since the ruler of all the penguins are evil, we can assume that penguins themselves are evil as well. And going back to the giant penguin that's actually built by penguins, this actually has a lot of similarities to the Pengularity boss. First of all, they both go down in 3 attacks, which is, I guess, a game mechanic, but the most important thing is that in the final stage, it shoots out lasers in a circular pattern, similar to the Pengularity boss when it shoots out those icicles. And this similarity in their attacks leads me to believe that the penguins and the Pengularity boss are also very closely related. Going back to the whole money thing, penguins are now extremely wealthy. They have like all the money in the world. They can buy like high-grade military weapons, powerful artillery, and weapons of mass destruction. Like, they literally have the giant dragon monster boss. So that's the main question. Why are they testing out all these high-tech weapons? And you know, if you really believe that these penguins are like not evil, then why do they have like the most powerful bosses in the game just like lying there in their possession? Why is the place so heavily guarded? And you know, why are there researchers? Like, what is going on in there? My theory is that the penguins are trying to take over Drive Ahead. I also believe that the Pengularity boss has a huge army of robot penguins ready to take over the game. Let me explain what I mean by robot penguins. So all the animals in the game, cows, crabs, those can be eaten by carnivores, but for some reason penguins can't, and I think that's because penguins are actually inedible. And all penguin cars have the ability to gain control of other penguins, and you know, they pop up with an antenna that lights up. So all those penguins in the winter maps, those are all robots, and there's this huge army, but for some reason the devs can't really stop them, and that's because they're actually hiding right under their noses. One of the developers, Martinez, is a penguin himself. Like, he's shown his face multiple times. He's literally a penguin. So that means penguins are literally pulling the strings, like they're part of the game development. And the more I think about it, I actually think that penguins are literally in control of the game at this very moment. So yeah, that's basically all my theories summarized into one little video. If you guys like this video, please subscribe and like this video. Also comment down below what you guys think about this theory, and maybe comment down below some theories of your own. See you guys later.